All right, so this video is, I hope, very helpful for you guys. I have a 2011 GMC Acadia Denali two-wheel drive, and I had the issue that it kept shutting off, kept turning off, randomly would shut off. No check engine. I'm sure you've seen other videos, same thing happened. I went from replacing 2 oxygen sensors, a knock sensor, a crank sensor, a foot pedal sensor, and it didn't fix. I took it to the mechanic, and he said he found a short with the crankcase cable, but on the computer and everything, he was saying that it wasn't probably showing too much voltage. Okay, fine, whatever. So I replaced the crankcase sensor, and then he also checked the cable, and he said that I think it was loose. He ended up fixing it, fine. Ran great for about 3-4 days. Finally shuts off again. You go in reverse, shuts off. You start driving, sounds pretty good, shuts off, turns off. Turn it back on, and then it sounds perfect. It runs for about a couple minutes, shuts off. I've taken it in the freeway, shut off. Anyways, long story short, I ended up going on eBay because I saw a bunch of videos as well. So I'm basically trying to just save you guys money. I should have just gone with replacing the computer. I bought a used computer off of eBay for about $90 for a 2011, whatever, for this one. Let me see, there it is. That one. I think it's gonna be backwards, but whatever. So I bought the computer off of eBay, called the guy, he came over, he programmed it. He actually went into the GM website. I couldn't clone it. He got it working. Finally, the car turned on and it works perfect. For right now, if there's any updates, I'll go ahead and set up an update video. But anyways, I'm just trying to save you guys money because the computer, from what I heard, is that it will spit any stupid code out there. I don't know why. I guess the computer was bad. That it was giving me a knock sensor, and it was giving me a crankcase sensor problem, an issue. So I ended up buying original GM sensors, replaced it myself. I should have recorded that, but there's other videos that show how to do that. The knock sensor is pretty hard. What I did is that I did not remove the motor mount strut, or whatever it's called. I didn't go underneath. I saw this other video of this one guy that went through the front. He took off, so I took off the oil filter, and I also took off the dipstick. So I removed those two, and this was all just through feel. You can't even see you could see the knock sensor, but like you can't see it and work at the same time. At least I couldn't do that. So for me, it's just by feeling. I know what it looks like, what it felt like, because I replaced the starter for this car, for the truck, for the GMC, twice. And I had to take the catalytic converter out. I went through down there, so I took out the knock sensor. So I know what it is. I know how it looks. I know how it feels. So anyways, so I went through the front. Again, I leaned. I took out the oil filter, and I took out the oil dipstick. The whole thing. Took it out. I had access to it, put it back in. I carefully put the oil dipstick back in because, I mean, it's pretty hard. So you don't want to put any chemicals, any dirt in the dipstick in the hole, because then you're going to have dirt in your inside your engine. So just be careful when you're putting it back in. But anyways, this video is basically about, I don't know, whatever code I'm assuming that it spits out, it's the computer. So I should have just replaced the computer, but I didn't know, which is good. You know, it's helpful. I mean, it was spitting codes. I had no idea. I saw another video of a wheel bearing replacement. I was about to do that, but I didn't do that. The foot pedal sensor, I don't know why that would come out. I saw it on the video. I did that, nothing happened. So that wasn't the issue. I don't know why. I honestly, I don't know why he would say that it was the foot pedal sensor that would be a cause of the vehicle shutting off, but it wasn't. So anyways, so far, first day, I went to pick up my wife. So far I drove about maybe 10 miles. Perfect. It ran great. That's for now. If in the case that it shuts off within tomorrow, the next day, the next week, or whatever, I'll make an update and I'll let you know, hey, you know what, the computer, I don't know, I guess that wasn't it. Just take it to a damn dealership and just get in the butt, because dealerships, dude, I hate, who wants to go to a dealership and get taxed so much and whatever. So I try to do everything myself. But yeah, so far what I've done to this vehicle since I bought it about 3 years ago: 2 starters, motor mounts, my axles, both axles are messed up. The boots are knocking, so I got to replace the axles on that. It runs good, sounds good, but there's just like an iffy little, it's kind of when you're driving it, and I don't know what that is. I don't think I've seen a video about what that might be, but anyways, that's another one. Oh, another one will be the heater. Oh my gosh, what are they called? The little, I've already been on like 4 of them. The accumulators, I think they're called the accumulators. I've replaced about 4 of them, I would say. They keep burning off. I don't know. Oh, my AC, the AC line breaks, so I replaced it with an original one. I got it off of Rock Auto, replaced it, and now it kind of seems like, oh, and it was giving you like this hissing sound when you have the AC on. So now I'm thinking from watching other videos that it might be the condenser. So now I got to replace the condenser. So yeah, that's another issue with the vehicle. Other than that, it's I mean, I love the car, the truck. It's very nice. It's a black Denali edition, and it's clean. I love it. My family loves it. My baby right there and everything. So I like the vehicle. It is pretty heavy for a 6-cylinder, but it is what it is. It does waste a lot of gas. Other than that, like, am I thinking, should I just trade it in and jump into a car payment? I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to keep it for now, see if I can continue to fix small issues, but then, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But anyways, car shuts off, blah, blah. I think it's just straight the computer. Just go straight to the computer. eBay, some companies got ECUs for $250 programmed. I was gonna go that route, but what if the computer comes in and then it just doesn't turn on? And then you got to go call a locksmith or go to what is one place, and they're going to charge you for that as well. So I just rather get the unit itself, call someone to program it, and then just do that. So I bought it for $85, I think, off of eBay, and I paid $200 for the reprogramming. So I spent about a little bit under $300. I'd rather do that than actually buy an ECU program. Next thing you know, you get it with your VIN number, blah, 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 and the keys, but then it doesn't turn on. And then what? Are you going to send it back? And that delays everything. So I went this route, and it worked out great. Any updates? Like I said, I'll make update videos if the car continues to shut off. But so far, it drove great. Cool. I should have recorded the me doing work on the truck, but the starter is the one that was just it was a pain in the butt. That damn starter. And maybe I'll make a video about taking out the axles. But there's a bunch of videos on that, but I will see. Anyways, so anyway, I hope this is very helpful. I hope this is really, really helpful, because it's a pain in the ass. It's really a pain in the ass. Like, what the heck? I went to the mechanic literally probably like 3-4 times. Still kept shutting off, and I'm like, kidding me? It's a pain in the ass. And this car is I needed it, obviously, to take my baby to school and my baby to go to work and so forth. But to save you time and patience, blah, 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 whatever, I would say go straight to the computer. Buy a used computer or buy a new computer or whatever, but just go straight to the computer. Like I said, I bought it on eBay for about, there's some for $150, $90. I got a good deal off of 87 bucks, I think I bought, 85, whatever. But make sure that your numbers do match. For me, for the Acadia, I matched the 12635019. So I matched that one, the one on the top, I know it's backwards, and then the bottom one right on top of Bosch. It sucks, but yeah, those 2 numbers are the ones that I match. The bottom one on top of Bosch would be 12617230. So that one, and then the one that's on top, very top, bold one, 12635019. So I matched those. There's they all look the same. A lot of them look the same, but they're different. So just go with that. I have a 2011 GMC Acadia Denali. or Acadia, whatever, 3.5, 6-cylinder. So I hope this is really helpful. I hope I saved you guys a lot of headaches. So thank you guys, and good luck, man, for sure.